Moon and stars. I know people say I'm mean sometimes. I'm like nice and mean at the same time. How would you describe me?
Me?
Yeah, how would you describe me? You know me.
You just straightforward.
Thank you.
Not really. You're not really nice, but you're not really mean. You straight. No, you nice, but you're not mean. Or you just straightforward.
We'll see about that. We'll see tonight. After tonight, will he still be saying I'm alright in the middle and I'm straightforward? Okay. So to my left, guys, we have Boo. Boo, tell everybody who you are.
Boo Miles, from Uptown, do music. I'm in the fashion thing, man. Right now I'm chilling. I ain't had no time to put nothing crazy.
Nah, you looking cute. And I mean,
follow me on Instagram.
Tell them about the mixtape you just dropped.
Can I get there?
Yes, please.
Follow me on Instagram _Boo Miles. I just dropped my first mixtape ever. It's called Raw Guy the Sushi Tape, and Raw Guy stands for Real Always Win, Grind or Die. That is something I live by, whatever. I feel like I'm a raw person. Like I say what I want and I do what I want.
Yeah, that's why he was a little rude just then, right? Yeah, so I had to put it in there because this is still my show.
But it's a lot of good sounds on there though. So like y'all should go check me out, man.
Yeah, it is hot though.
I got some clothing. I got some clothing coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. Don't nobody know that. Like y'all the first people to know that. So be on the lookout for that. So
I'm definitely honored because you heard it here first on Sexmoon Stars that Boo was coming out with a dope clothing line. He's very fashionable, and I mean I guess because what's your sign? Tell him what your sign is.
Gemini.
Gemini, and who is someone else that we know that's a Gemini that's into fashion? Kanye West. Kanye West. So you know, lots and lots of Geminis out there that are talented, that are creative. So shout out to all my Geminis. To my right, I'm looking at the most beautiful Empress Duchess, the color Duchess on Instagram. Duchess, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Hi everybody. My name is Duchess. I'm a poet, model, and actress. Right now I am back in Philadelphia in the flesh.
Yes, because you were in Cali for some time?
Yep, I was in Los Angeles for 2 years.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that, but we're not going to talk about that too much right this second because first we're going to do some shout-outs, okay? So I'd like to shout out, first and foremost, Fat Joe and Pitbull for the effort, their Puerto Rico relief efforts. Apparently, they have been sending planes over there, doing more than the president himself is even doing. What do you guys think about what's happening in Puerto Rico from Hurricane Maria?
Sad, man. What else can you really say? It's fucked up.
You know what's even more effed up is when the president went down there recently.
Wait, am I supposed to curse?
You can curse.
Oh, all right.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so that is the rules here. We're raw here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're adults. We're all adults here. You know? Okay, so, all right, so back to what's really messed up. The president went down to Puerto Rico and he was throwing paper towels in the to the crowd of the people. Like he was shooting them like it's a game.
You know what? I don't know why you would expect anything different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we would expect anything more from him. It's unfortunate that he's leading this country, but at the same time, like, look at his track record.
I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, how do you guys feel about
the fact that he in the office just says everything about America?
Yeah. I mean, it really does, and I really feel like this whole thing is a mockery, it's a joke, and it's like one bad trip, one bad dream that I wish that we could wake up from. And, you know, I don't know what the future America holds, but we are in some serious trouble right now, and we need to get this thing straightened out. And my heart goes out to everyone out there in Puerto Rico. I've been to Puerto Rico. Have you guys been before?
I've never been.
It's an amazing place. It has great food. It's beautiful. The people were kind. I mean, I had such a great time. It was awesome, and it's one of the most inexpensive vacations you can take. Go to Old San Juan. It's very fun. But right now, what's going on? It's not just about thinking about Puerto Rico in a fun way. These are real people. These are real people without food, without water, without electricity. I mean, did you know it rained for 30 straight days with Hurricane Maria? You know, like, could you imagine thunderstorms and all of that for 30 straight days? Like, that's ridiculous. So, like, we really gotta, like, figure out what's going on.
Man, we just gotta keep praying for him. That's all we can really do.
Yeah. Shout out to O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson has been released. So the Juice, O.J. the Juice, well, you know, it's a story. Right. You know, this man just keeps on going. He's never changed it. O.J. Simpson is like a cat. He has 9 lives, okay? O.J. Simpson will keep on reinventing himself. Do I truly believe that he committed that murder? No, I feel like he knows who did, and I feel like it was an elaborate scheme. I don't really know what happened with the whole relationship, but I just feel like he's just a very clever man, and for some reason, O.J. Simpson keeps getting this like pass in life. So he's selling his first news story for $5 million. So who do you think is going to be able to interview OJ first? Who's going to buy that? Who's going to do their first interview with the Juice? $5 million. That's a pretty sweet deal. Do you guys think he's worth it? Do you think people want to see OJ in an interview?
I mean,
Why not?
I mean, people do, but I think it's a waste of money for real.
Isn't everything?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it is. But you know what? He has the story. He has his mystique. People know he's like a killer / he's kind of cute. You know, he's kind of OJ's low key cute. OJ's low cute old head.
On the lowest
plateau ever. Let's all admit that OJ got a little dimple and got the little note, like, you know. But hey, shout out to OJ. Shout out to Escape. Escape is going on their tour. The first time in like over like 20 years or something like that, right? You know, Candy, Tiny, the Vintage group. Now, I've seen a few of their performances. It's been okay. You know, it's been cool. It's been okay. It's been okay. It's been okay. It's not been like, you know, wow when me out. You know, out.
I thought the tour was already on.
No, so this is the thing. It's about to start. These are the people that are going on tour. So not only is Escape going on tour, but Tamar is going on tour with them, right? So now, you know, Tamar had an issue last year with Lil Wayne's what's her name? Lil Wayne's baby mom.
Which one? Oh, you got more than
one? No, the one with the daughter.
No.
The one that wrote the book.
I don't know her name.
Toya.
Toya.
Okay. So they had a beef, and then Monica and her unfollowed each other. Monica's going on tour with them as well. So Monica blocked Tamar. Tamar unfollowed Monica because she went on the Real when she got fired, and Monica blocked her. So now they're going on tour. And then guess who's hosting the tour? Nene Leakes.
Wait a second.
Nene Leakes from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who she is.
You don't know who Nene is.
It's okay.
Even I know who Nene is.
Nene kind of did Cinderella on Broadway, and then she also did. So she has done like ghetto stuff, and then she's done like the prominent stuff. So you got to shout out Nene because Nene went from a stripper to a housewife to Broadway. Like, that is major. If that's not living, that's not lit. You know, I don't even like her like that in terms of her personality, and that's okay. Because people that probably don't like me, but they can agree that I'm dedicated to whatever it is that I'm doing at whatever moment. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. But Nene Leakes going on tour with them to host. She's been doing comedy, stand-up. I don't particularly find her funny. I think that Nene is going to be overwhelmed. I think you think you can do certain things, but not to say that she can't accomplish this tour. But it's a bunch of all these women have strong personalities. They all have families now. They're not like young girls, and it may be even worse to be on the road and they have unresolved issues. And Tamar's been on like the interview circuit promoting her CD on the Breakfast Club on Wendy, and she kind of addressed the situation, but she still didn't address it in a way that I think would create the most peace. So I'm looking out to see what they're gonna do on tour and how well they do, but I'm rooting for Escape. Congratulations, ladies, for going out there and taking a chance and actually trying to mend the relationships that you built many, many years ago and showing black women that, yes, we can forgive, and yes, we can continue this friendship, and yes, we still can do this. So just kick it.
So speaking on that, like, it's got nothing to do with anything. Y'all seen that movie Girls Trip?
Yes, Girls Trip. You like that?
Black woman, like that was
a good black woman empowerment. I would say that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Girls Trip more than I thought I would.
Me too. Cause on the previews, like, it was
Who you going to see it with? Who you see it with?
Who I go see it with? A chick.
I'm saying, was it your girlfriend? Was it like your homie?
No, it was a friend.
And I'm telling you right now, if any dude was single, if they wanted to meet somebody, they could have just took their behinds and Girls Trip. It was nothing but beautiful black women up in there. Nothing but nice women trying to go out and eat popcorn and watch their movie. And it was funny.
It was funny too.
And that chick Tiffany, she made the movie, you know. It was nice.
The wild one, right?
Yeah, the funny one. She was really good for them. She was a good energy source for it. It was good to see Jada Pinkett in a different kind of role. I had never seen her in that kind of mousy, kind of, you know, quiet role. But Queen Latifah, I didn't feel like she really brought that much to it. But it was just nice to have her there too, because I like Queen Latifah, so it don't really matter whatever she do at this point for me.
I thought she did.
She was okay, but I definitely like the Ryan. Who was that? Regina Hall. Is it her name? I love her. So I think she did a great job, and it was very inspiring, and it made me want to really achieve and be at my best. All right, so let's talk a little about our fall TV lineup. What are you guys watching? What are you guys looking forward to seeing?
Oh, This Is Us.
This Is Us. I haven't even watched that. Y'all heard it was such a phenomenal show.
It's wonderful. My mom when I first got back to Philly a couple months ago, my mom was telling me about this show. She was raving about it, and I'm like,
yeah, I heard a lot of people.
I don't really, because I haven't owned a TV in years.
Right.
So I don't catch up on the internet with stuff. I'm, doing other things. And I saw one episode, I watched the pilot, and I binged the entire season.
Are you serious?
48 Hours. I swear to God, it's so good.
Oh wow.
It's amazing.
I don't really have cable,
but
I do have internet.
People got Fire Sticks and internet, so we watch shows
and I
on
think
there.
that comes on NBC.
I don't really watch a lot of TV shows, but I heard that show Insecure was real good. Somebody told me to check that out.
Insecure is good. It just the second season just ended. So
I watch Power though. I watch Power.
Okay. All right. For me, I'm loving Queen Sugar. It's come right back. Greenleaf just went off, so I'll miss that. Scandal starts back tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be joining the Scandal crew again. It kind of lost me. It's like, what else can she do? She done fucked the president sideways, up and down. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm done with Scandal. How to Get Away with Murder just came back on. It's phenomenal. I just saw Jessica Biel's first season of a show called The Sinner. Amazing. The Sinner is amazing. You guys gotta check it out. It's like a thriller, and it's about this everyday American housewife. Well, she works with her husband and his family, and she one day just flips out at the beach and murders a guy.
Wow.
Why? And the show's not about who did it; it's about why she did it.
Right.
It's 8 episodes trying to figure out what led to all of this stuff, and she comes from like a weird background. It's really really good. Jessica Biel is back. I missed her. You know, she's a very good actress. Seventh Heaven, she used to do that. She's done all these great films, but I feel like she's led a quiet life lately with being married to Justin Timberlake. So I think that now she's ready to come back out here, and I was happy to see her. Like, she's one of the throwback actresses, I would say. White. So
we're not gonna talk about Power. I bet everybody that's watching.
We saw Power is over though. Like, you're talking about Power like it's like it came on last week. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I know about that show though.
All right. So okay, Power. Have you seen the whole last season?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about how they ended with Raina's death?
It was messed up, but I liked it though, because nobody was expecting her to die though.
Nobody was.
I was expecting Tariq to die before her. But then she was kind of like...
But it changes everything now. Now that Raina's dead, it's like, he's going to be on a vengeance. We know for sure the next season is about Ghost being re-indoctrinated into this life of crime, but now the stakes are higher because now he's on television, and you know, it might come out.
I think him, Tommy, and Kanan about to, like, the old crew about to be back together though.
But there are no friends in this business, so it's kind of like you can't trust anyone.
I think they about to work together though on this one.
And remember, the tracking device is still in Tommy's car.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that. So there's a lot of things we can talk about with Power, and the Angela relationship. They're definitely gonna rekindle that.
Nah.
I definitely think he's gonna hit that again.
Nah.
Angela's not even that bad. I don't even know why he goes so crazy.
If he do, he's an idiot.
He's gonna hit that again.
Well, I hope not.
Men don't learn. He's going to hit that. He's gonna hit it like that with like smiggity that. All right.
What's his wife name?
All right, let's bet. If he hits it again, we gotta have him back on the show.
Now, she was out there drawing. What's the wife name again?
Tasha.
She was playing it too close to home, man. His lawyer, his driver, then his lawyer.
You would say that, but she played it too close to home when he had a whole affair and moved in with the chick.
So what though? Like,
he moved in with the chick.
Angela got no ties to Tasha. She got no ties to. Was it Lala? And if it was Lala, that would be different.
Oh, it's a technicality.
Yeah, if it was Lala, it would be different.
It's a technicality. I'm sorry.
And Tasha Shane supported him. He wanted to get out the game. He was trying to do the right thing.
Wrong is wrong. Everybody was wrong in the situation.
She wasn't supporting him. She was not supportive. She in the Jeep finger at herself while the boy looking at her. Oh like, God. Yeah, like what's going on? It didn't
start with her. It did not start with her.
She wasn't supporting them.
Okay. We'll come back to this conversation. I think that the show he watched and the show that we watched were completely two different shows.
Y'all biased. You're being biased.
Alright, whatever. Let's get a little bit into foreplay. What do you think I'm talking about? News and culture. Don't worry, he's about to get excited.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Comic. This is the Gemini in him, right? Alright, so this week, the Vegas shooting. Let's talk about it.
I was just talking to my Uber driver about that.
Okay.
It's funny, like, well, that's not funny, but I was just talking about it. I don't understand how did he get in the hotel with all those guns anyway?
It came out in other publications that somebody saw more than one gunman. And that was more. Now it's people in the background. You know what I'm saying? And even like the headlines, he was not really. It wasn't sensationalized, and people were saying it's because he's a white male in America, and that's why that they like the headline, lone gunman or whatever. Like, they didn't really make it seem like it was a big deal because he was white and he was like middle-aged America, and that's what they care about. You know what I mean?
If it was like a Muslim or anybody, it would have been a terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack, yeah.
What I think that everybody should just really do their research. I think that everybody needs to take a few steps away from this massacre that took place and really look at the course of events throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and how unique is it that this happens and Puerto Rico is going through their stuff, and it's like chaos always seems to be thrown at us.
Absolutely.
When we're supposed to be focusing on the things that matter in America. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we're supposed to be helping certain people, we're supposed to be talking about certain things. It's a distraction. And I know that people are saying, it was real, people died. People may have died. But the situations could have been just like another episode of a reality show. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you don't understand is like we're in this bubble, we're in this wheel, and things are happening. And it's like some of us are staying the same, staying constant, but some of us are really educating ourselves and like, okay, no, something isn't right. I smell a rat. You know what I mean? Of course these things don't make sense. Put the pieces out there. Even with the Kanika situation, it's like, I want the truth. I want all of it, But we will never get the truth. The media is one of the biggest liars in history, What we see, believe not what you hear, you gotta be there to know what happened. Exactly. You know what I mean? For real, all these people that they said died could have been, it could have just been a whole big thing, and we don't even know. Right. And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I don't want to do that, because some of y'all be like, Bensu, you are such a conspiracy theorist.
Well,
but
what was the guy name? It happened a while ago. He was they was looking for they were chasing him for like 2 days in the when he shot the old man on the camera. You know what I'm talking about?
That definitely seemed suspicious.
Now, that was,
on Facebook Live,
that guy that made no sense to me, man.
I was like, how are people believing?
I never
this?
understood how they never caught the guy.
Exactly. And I think that's the main issue here. People are eating up whatever it is that the government or the media is just spewing at them, just throwing it up, and y'all just like screaming. Right. And I keep going on with my life and trying to fight these injustices, right, because I know that something is happening and it's bigger than what we even know. You know what I mean? And it's probably all gonna come together for us in a second if we don't if we're not prepared. It's gonna be.
But you know what? I don't want to correct you in saying that, but based on everything that's happening and where we are, it's not that it's going to get to that point, because it's already there.
No,
you're
right.
It's being unveiled.
No, you're absolutely
more and
right.
more
I agree with that.
With each passing day, and it's like, oh my God, end times are near. No, these are the end times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So we got to choose for ourselves what position we want to take and how we want to live our lives and how we will leave. Because
me personally, I don't believe in the word, the word's about to end.
Okay.
I don't believe when people say that. I don't agree with it.
Is it the world is about to end, or the world as you know it is about to end?
That's
a difference.
Girl.
It is a difference. It is a complete difference.
Definitely
I don't believe in that stuff, though. All the stuff been happening is repetitive, though. Everything goes, it's all repetitive, honestly.
Yeah. All right, well, moving along. Please.
And when I say so, we gotta move along.
Right? Let's move along from that.
Let's move along, right?
No, because we got so much to cover. It's just like we're not gonna spend all our energy on that tragedy. It's gonna suck our energy, y'all. We gotta keep it moving, because the people out there, the fans out there, they want more, right? Y'all want more. That's right. So, did y'all hear that Tina from Mary the group, the Christian gospel group? She voted for Trump, so she went on The Real and she said that she voted for Trump based on her faith, because she really didn't like either one of the candidates, but for her, because he was a Christian, she voted for him.
Here's my problem with that. Why vote at all?
Because then people would say, but you were the ones that didn't vote. And no one's going to be satisfied with it. And her position is, I can vote for whoever I want, but she can. She doesn't have to do what the status quo says.
Well, I hope her Christian beliefs and her Christian family are very happy and content. And that's no disrespect to anybody.
Obviously they're not, because her husband was cheating on her and it came out on the show, so they're dealing with that. So I think that if I was her, I would have just kept it to myself. I just would have just
What show?
It's just the Mary show. This is their last season of it. They had 7 seasons. That many. All their families on there. I've seen it. It's drama.
Do you think they?
You wouldn't even think it's good. I'm like,
do you think it's
the Mary show was alright?
But do you think it's scripted? Do you think it's scripted? All that? I think all that stuff is scripted.
Okay, so we'll get into that, because I have a few questions. So we'll get into a little bit of that. All right, so right now we're going to play a game. It's called Yes, No. I say a statement, you say yes or no, and you tell me why. All right? I say a word or a statement. Dating out your race.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Have you before?
No. I've slept without my race, but I never had a.
So what's the caveat? What type of women have you slept with outside of your race? Like what other races? And culture.
Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Italian.
Okay, Italian. Mm-hmm.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Is Cambodia the same thing? Or
different too. Cambodian.
Honestly, I never slept with I never slept with a white girl before though.
You want to do that?
I would. I mean, it just never happened.
Sorry.
I never slept with a white girl.
You can be with anybody you like to be.
Yeah, like I don't think it's a color on race. I don't think it's a race on love. Like it is what it is.
Okay.
You can love who you want to love.
All right. You said yes. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Are you interested? You're just open.
I'm open.
But you're not like actively seeking it.
No.
I understand.
No.
I understand. You know what I'm saying?
No.
All right. Donald Trump.
No, thank you.
No.
All right. Why?
He's an idiot.
Okay.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Okay. Ain't no sex.
No, thank you.
Okay. What? Sex and stories. All right. Eating the booty like groceries.
So let me understand this question. Are you asking?
Yeah. Like, what do you think? Yes. Would you partake in it or no? Would you like
no,
it?
thank you.
Okay.
I'm cool. Yeah.
Weed.
Weed? You said weed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
All right. Mm-hmm. Having kids.
I have a daughter.
All right.
Possibly.
Okay, that's fair. I like that. I like that game. And it's a very raw and it's a very honest game. So thank you guys for playing it with us today. Yeah, look, it's shocking. I know, but hey, you never know what you're gonna get.
I wasn't expecting anal sex though.
Why not? Why not?
I didn't think you was gonna ask me that. I didn't.
Why? That's the whole point. First of all, we're living in a culture where anal sex is literally the norm for so many women out there. You know, like seriously. And there are people not talking about it or talking about it, but people are doing it. People are curious. Just wanted to know. You know what I mean? Sex when the stars.
You know, to each his own, man.
We gotta have the sex. All right. So okay. Post of the week. So, on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex, his cousin came to LA, and his cousin was sitting there talking to him. And he said a statement, and somebody posted it on Facebook, and he was basically, the Jamaican dude was like, come back to New York because out here, LA, everyone has fake ass, fake tits, fake eyelashes, but they want a real man. You know what I mean? So what do you guys think about that statement that he made? Do you feel like it was offensive to like women out there who actually choose to enhance themselves?
Me personally, I'm out with the fake ass and all that shit. I don't like that for real. I like natural shit.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not against nobody I'm not against it, but I would rather like you be natural.
Okay.
That's just me personally. Like it's just I don't like it.
I mean, for me, I feel as though like sometimes it's like pressure maybe for other people who are really content with who they are. Like when they see it on TV, they're like, heck, I wish I gotta get this money. I gotta get this dude to give me them dollars so I can like get my nose fixed. So I gotta get my breasts fixed. But then it's kind of like, who am I to judge if someone wants to do that? If I choose to exercise to make my body look good, and they choose to use money to make theirs, I don't know.
I don't judge nobody, but like at the same time, like you said, I think some women really feel like they have to look like
the model
like
version.
What's that name? Kim Kardashian or Nicki Minaj to be pretty.
Right, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about why they might feel like that, and later on in today's show.
And you know what I've noticed too, like I have encountered a lot of those people who like really want to do the fake boobs and the fake butt and the eyelashes and the 30-inch Brazilian and all that stuff. But that doesn't necessarily speak to the inside
of who they are. That's what I mean,
It's just like what they want to look like.
Yeah.
So if that's not your type, like you said, you're not gonna go after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like attack anybody's
character. I don't attack no.
But that's what I'm saying. Is there even a direct correlation with someone who chooses to have that kind of persona, like somebody like Nicki Minaj on the show, for instance, she has like a lot of plastic surgery done. She looks great with her surgery, you know, in her own way. Now, somebody else might think she's a dumb broad, or she's not like, she doesn't have good self-esteem because she does that. Do you think that there's a direct correlation between having a lot of surgery and maybe not having as good self-esteem?
Unfortunately, sometimes it is, but in very few cases, and more than I actually accounted for,